Hi, my name is Thomas Giannettino. I'm the head coach at Roberts Wesleyan University in upstate New York. I've been coaching for 3 years now. So to recap last season, I think some of our highlights were just having everyone qualify for nationals. I think that was our team's biggest goal because of my four athletes last year. All of them were fairly new to triathlon. I only had one athlete that had done one triathlon before. The other three were brand new to triathlon. So that was a huge goal for us. And I think as a coach, seeing all of my athletes finish every single race was amazing. We didn't have any mechanicals. We didn't have any other malfunctions. So just the simple goal of finishing the race and then not only finishing the races, but to do well enough to go to nationals. And that was probably one of our biggest highlights that we were super excited for. Looking ahead to this upcoming season, we lost one athlete, but we're gaining another new freshman from South Africa. So super excited. She has some triathlon experience. So I think that's going to bring a great dynamic to the team. And I think as a freshman, she's going to, rise right up and I think be a leader on the team. So I think we're really excited about what's to come for this season. Okay, we're excited about our new season. We're going to be starting off with three collegiate cups right in a row. So it's going to be a pretty aggressive schedule for the athletes. I just think the experience will be super important for them going into regionals this year. So we'll be starting off with the Prairie State Cup in Illinois, and then we'll be going to the Duquesne Invitational in Pennsylvania, and then Robious Landing down in Virginia. And then it'll give us a couple week break and then we'll get ready for regionals. I just thought that being that we're still, learning the sport of triathlon to maximize experience, to maximize draft legal racing, the collegiate cups, although, like I said, it's going to be very aggressive. It's 3 weeks in a row, but I think that's going to benefit the team. And we're definitely going to be ready for regionals, which I'm really looking forward to regionals. I really want to go in there and make a big impact. We have one new athlete joining our team this year. Her name is Sky Micklethwaite, and she'll be coming from South Africa. So super excited to add her to our team. She'll be filling in a roster spot with a lot of triathlon experience. She's done a lot of swim runs in South Africa. She's swim club swimmer, and she has a bunch of experience to add to triathlon. So I'm looking for her to, take off towards the top of experience and be a leader for our team versus some of the athletes that are still learning triathlon. So I'm super excited. I think the other girls on the team, they're going to be super excited to have her is a nice little push and get the four athletes, where we want to be at the end of the season. So super excited to have her. And yeah, she's excited. I can't wait. It's going to be fun this year. Upcoming season, I think all of our athletes are going to make a big impact. Besides Sky, our new athlete, we have returners Paige, Kern, Jenna Mandel, and Joanny Arzuz Garzan. And the three of those athletes have had amazing experience last year. They learned a lot. They fought hard. And I am super excited for them in the upcoming season because I know they're going to come into the season stronger. They're going to come in here wanting it more, and they're going to have a little bit more experience under their belt, which is really a good recipe because they got a taste of NCAA triathlon last season. And we obviously know in the next returning season, you kind of know the lay of the land right now. So I think they're going to be hard charging, ready to go, super excited. And then, like I said, the combination of our new athlete from South Africa, I think the four of them are going to make a huge impact, and I'm pretty excited. Changed my life several years ago after suffering a career-ending injury and facing that adversity of a career change, a life change, mental health, a lot of those things that I think a lot of college athletes maybe face. I think kind of resonates with me, and it kind of lays the groundwork where I think I can offer the college athlete today with all the stress going on, between life, school, sports. I think I have a pretty good connection with those athletes. And I think one of the biggest things is understanding like the mechanism of triathlon, the structure of triathlon. That sport offers so much to an individual that no other sport even comes close to doing. You have to basically do 3 disciplines. And if you consider fitness, transitions, that's 4 disciplines. There's so much in triathlon that for me personally, that was a mechanism for me to heal in my life when things were bad. And I think those little small lessons that you may learn in triathlon will help you be a better young adult, to face adversity when you get older, and just make you a better person. And that's really what triathlon did for me. I want to share that. I want to share that story with these younger athletes and let them know that no matter what they're faced with, they can meet that challenge and they can succeed and they can come out on the other side and just have a great time doing it. Some of my alumni who were on the Roberts Wesleyan triathlon team over the last couple of years are really active in triathlon or the multi-sport life, which is really awesome. They're running 5Ks, half marathons, they're doing triathlons, and it's just so fun to see them like come into triathlon at Roberts for the very first time. Like 2 years ago when the program first started, they just like recruited swimmers and say, "Hey, you want to go do triathlon?" And they like really didn't understand what the sport was. But then to see them finish the season, and now a couple years later, one of them is doing awesome in triathlon. She's running half marathons. Actually, all 3 of them are doing something now that they wouldn't have done 3 years ago if they didn't get in the triathlon. So I think as a coach personally, that's like amazing just to see that come full circle and how we introduce that lifestyle to these athletes. And it's just amazing to see that growth. Vision for the future at Roberts isn't really competitive in nature. It's more of just empowering the girls to be leaders, to face adversity, to go out there and take charge and just know that they can face anything and have fun doing it. I mean, triathlon, we can have a lot of fun. And that's my biggest goal for the team is when my girls leave after 4 years, I want them to know that triathlon was the best thing that they ever did in college. I don't want them to remember their tests or research papers. I want them to be happy and know that they really accomplished something important. I want them to leave with confidence and, like I said, be empowered and just be awesome young adults and move into the future and just be super, super excited about what's to come for the future. Final comments I would say is you have to consider that maybe Division II might be a good fit for you. For some athletes, maybe D1's a good fit. Maybe D3 is a good fit. But for me, I've personally seen where D2 was an amazing fit for an athlete named Bryn King, who came to Roberts 2 years ago from Duke. She transferred out of Duke in pole vaulting, and last year she made it to the Olympics. So I want athletes to know that there's also a lot of talent in D2. And there's talent in D3 and there's talent in D1. But please, when you're looking to go to college, don't narrow things down on what you think is best. Look at what's going to be best for you. Make that decision what's going to be best for you. And D2 may be a great fit. So please consider that.